Friday.
Okay.
All right.
Take 4, I think.
Probably. Anyway, prohibition. Women hated us having alcohol, so they went to the government, smacked the fuck out of them, and said, "Hey, you cut that shit out." And they said, "Fuck, all right." That the women and put into effect the 18th Amendment, which banned the sale and consumption of alcohol. Mind you, no one ever enforced this. That comes up later. But alcoholism, bad. They banned it. So. Luckily, the only thing that only really affected was the selling of alcohol after. So anyone who had bought a ton of alcohol the day before it was inaugurated, you could buy it, you could have it. And of course, stores found a way around it by selling grape cubes. What are those grape cubes? They were ways to make wine. There was instructions on the back of what not to do to make wine. And of course, bootlegging. You know what bootlegging is? It's like getting a toy of something, right? Is a better way to explain it. And making a shittier, horrible version of it. Right? Well, instead they did it with alcohol. So the rise of bootlegging began. And the reason that this area is called the Roaring '20s, that is, it's because something called speakeasies come out. Well, men, women, black, white, it didn't matter. Everyone was getting drunk off their ass.
You could also be yellow.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm just saying, Matt, it just goes like that. Anyway, though, it didn't matter. Everyone got drunk off their ass in those. It was funny as hell. It's when men started actively flirting with women in bars. So, thanks, Roaring '20s. You did that for us. I don't know how that affects any of us, but it should. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. So, all this illegal shit's happening in the U.S. Everyone's like, what the hell should we do to actually enforce the shit that we said we would enforce? You go about it by enforcing the police. And the police said no.
It's difficult to record you and eat at the same time.
The police said no. Now, how is that funny? It's because you can't enforce something that's hard to enforce. Who would have thunk it, right?
1 second.
Right? So, who would have thunk it, huh? Who would have thunk it? I didn't. But here's another reason. So, the rise of organized crime begins.
I might come back though.
There you go. Now
Damn, that's sad. Anyway, the rise of organized crime begins.
I can eat.
And we meet one of the most famous individuals in all of American history. We meet Al Capone. You don't know who that fat ass man is. One of the best bootleggers, mob bosses, you name him, he wasn't. Here's where we get the nickname Scarface from. So, we're recording, man. Anyway.
This will be going on the internet, so if you don't want your face online, I wouldn't get in this area.
Yeah. So, back at hand.
Make sure you're online.
Al Capone.
So
Horrible
are you okay
guy.
with your face being online?
Al Capone. He's pretty goddamn funny, right? Well, no. Because you see, he led to the murder, he led to the open execution of a gang.
So, you want to make some videos of yourself?
Yeah, anyway.
I'm not allowed to have internet until I make videos.
Anyway, yeah, execution. Sad. Of those gang members. The Al Capone's men actually dressed up as cops to do it, so that's something. Anyway, so the government spent all this time trying to take down Al Capone. You know what got him? Guess what got him? Guess, I want you to guess right now.
Suicide?
Nope, the IRS. The IRS got him by the cojones. Said, hey, you didn't pay your taxes, you motherfucker. Smacked him around, ripped his balls off, and threw him in jail. They grabbed his cojones, shook his balls off, and chucked him into a cell. Ending the reign of Al Capone via taxes. Who would have guessed if you didn't pay your taxes, the IRS would say, uh-oh, you can't do that, so get in the
You
fucking
lost
bag.
penis problems.
They borderline did that. They threw his ass in a cell.
You lost penis privileges.
Yeah, threw his ass in a cell. Very funny. And the 19th Amendment was passed, but like a year or two after the 18th Amendment was enacted. So there goes one of the wasteful times of America. In less than 5 years or so, the 18th Amendment was ratified and nullified by the fucking 19th Amendment. It was sad. Oh yeah, and then we get right into the Great Depression. That'll be in next week's video, guys. Let's go.
Is that the end of this one?
Yeah.
Okay. you famous. Goodbye.
And remember, guys, that's just a history lesson. A shitty history lesson from an alcoholic. Thank you for watching.